What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. Hope everything's going well for you, business wise, personal wise, otherwise, whatever wise. Hope it's going good. So I had a crazy customer last night. I had two vintage Nike tank tops. One had sold. So their first email says, "Hey, I'll buy that other one for $30, or for what they say? I don't know. For maybe it was $30 more than list price or something crazy." Um, And so then they keep sending me messages. They sent me, I think, 13, 14 messages. Some of them just literally said, "Hey." There was two like that. Um, really want to buy this item, just over and over, just crazy emails. And so then the other one that I had that was still for sale, they sent me an offer for half of list price. And I'm thinking, you offered to way overpay on this one that's already sold, but the second one you won't even pay list price for. Super weird. So I just, emailed them back, "Hey, Um, that one's already sold. I'm not going to cancel the sale just to make more money. That's not right. It's not how I do business. Uh, if you want the other one, it's still for sale, so on and so forth." Then they emailed me back like two or three different times. Um, I didn't even counter their offer. I just was going to let it expire because I was going to block the buyer, which I did do. And then that tank top ended up selling minutes later for full price. So just kind of I don't know, just a weird deal. I've had weird customers like that in the past. This guy feedback score was really low, so who knows? I don't know. I'm not going to deal with people like that. It's not worth it. They probably would have left negative feedback or done some crazy return or, something like that. So I don't know. I'll just continue to list good items and not even waste energy on that person. Okay, so let's look at yesterday. 4 sales, not great. Today, 3 sales. Uh, it can take, I've seen it take a week for the store to bounce back after coming off of time away. So, plus it's a holiday week, it's summertime, so eh, we'll see. Um, so if you look at these numbers, 1.5, 6.8. Now this is just for July, so they're better, right? So our numbers are getting better as far as where we're appearing in the searches, which is good. That's what you want, right? So um, conversion rate's good, click-through rate's down. So we just got to keep putting those good items out there, and that'll really turn things around. How quick is that going to happen? I have no idea. It could take the rest of this year. We don't list a ton per day, only 7. Um, I don't know. So we just have to keep doing what we're doing. This right here is about 4.5 sales per day. Obviously, it took a huge dip when we went on vacation. So let's check the second store. Yesterday, no sales, but 2 today. Sold a really good item today, some vintage Levi's men's jeans. Um, those were good. That was a good sale. Again, I'm going for, this is just my first step. We're rebounding from the disaster in the first store that happened to us a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago now, actually. So we're rebounding from that. And so, you know, we just got to have goals that are obtainable and not too crazy. So my first goal is just, I want to make sure I'm listing things that are $10 profit and above. And so I know that if I sell something for about $20 list price or sales price, I'll make about $10 profit. That's gross profit. That's just after my cost of goods. So I'm fine with that. So if I can do that, make sure I'm doing that every day. That list price has to be over $20. We'll be good. And we're doing that. So again, 1.7, 6.1. If you do just July, it's 2.3, 8.3. So good. Conversion rates down or up too. So same thing in this store. If we just continue to work on listing good items, they're going to show up more in the search because there's more people that want them. And that'll just get our search impressions up in these 2 slots. I pointed at the screen, you can't see, in these two slots. And then it'll get our organic impressions up as well. You can see overall, we weren't doing that many organic. So we got to get that up. Let's look at this one, 19.9, 23.3. So I've seen, you can have that pretty high for organic even when you're promoting. It's just having those better items that people are actually looking for, less competition. Like I showed earlier, I don't know, maybe a week or two ago, one of my videos. If you go to that Terra Peak and you can see what percentage of the sellers, and it was high, it was like 50, 60% of the sellers get whatever percentage of business it was, 80% of the business or something crazy. So you want to be in that top group selling those good items and getting the business. And then, you just grow your following. Like on the first store, shoot, we've had a ton of sold items. We have a fair amount of followers, a lot of feedback. Everything's good there. So we need to market to those people that we have already that are following our store and that have already purchased from us. So I need to get better at that. I don't do thank you cards. That's something that I'm going to add to every purchase. You can go on Vistaprint or whatnot. You can do a QR code on their little thank you thing. And we can start sending those out with all of these items that we're selling. And that's just another marketing tool to hopefully bring in more sales, get people to follow the store so they get those alerts when we list the new items every day. And yeah, I don't remember the numbers, but I know the cost to acquire a new customer for any business is pretty high. So if you can keep your take the customers that you already have and keep selling to them, that's definitely easier. So that's the way forward. People see that you have your good stuff. It's like, if you think about it, okay, so if you, like, I went on vacation, like I mentioned yesterday, right? One of the first things we did is we went to an outlet mall because I don't have an outlet mall here. I live in a smaller town. And so what did I do? I went to the stores that my wife and I went to the stores that we like, right? So we're a repeat customer. So people on eBay, if they shop on eBay a lot, are going to do the same thing, right? They're going to go to the sellers that not only have items they like, but they know they're going to get the correct item. They know they're going to get it fast. They know if anything goes wrong, they can return it for free. And that seller is going to, give them the refund that they're supposed to get in a timely manner. They're not going to have to contact eBay. It's just a smooth transaction. And so when I'm on vacation and I go to this outlet mall and I go in these stores, I know it's the same thing. I know they have items that I like. I know they're going to be at a good price because it's an outlet store, right? I know if I have to return it, which I actually bought the wrong item, so I had to return it a few days later. Process was easy, right? So I know that process is easy. I obviously know I'm going to get my item right away because I'm in a physical brick and mortar store, but you get the point. So if I can get into that, and what is the one thing all stores do right now? It's what they all started doing. And I hate it personally because they sell your data. That's why you get all these spam phone calls and things in the mail. But what's your phone number? What's your email address? Me personally, I don't give it out. I say, oh, I'm good. You don't want, it's easy return. You don't have to have a receipt. No, just, it's fine. You're going to give me a receipt. If I need to return it, I'll keep the receipt. Are you sure you get coupons? Just like, no, done. I want to give you all my information. So anyways, that's just me. Maybe you think I'm weird. I don't know. But so if I can incorporate that same kind of thing into eBay, where, I mean, I already have all their information, right? It's all on eBay. But if I can market to them, sending them the package anyway, what's another little, little card in there? It's cheap. It's effective. I can go on here. I can use my different campaigns. send them communication, get them to follow my store, all those different things. Excuse me. So I think it's great. I do it, but I need to get better about doing it, on a regular schedule. For me, this business is all about schedule. I know what to do during certain hours every day. I do these tasks. I get up, I come down here, I usually will pull the items for shipping. I'll do some pictures. Or no, I take that back. I usually pull the items. I'll usually do some drafts, do my shipping, come back. I'll usually do a video. Then I'll do some more pictures so that the next day I have stuff ready to go, sitting right here, ready to list. And boom, then I just repeat the task, all those tasks. That's just the way my brain works. I think it's good to have a schedule so you don't forget what you need to do, and you don't stress about it. You're like, I know that coming up, I'm going to be doing my shipping, or I'm going to be doing more pictures, or I'm going to be listing, or pulling items, or whatever that task is, doing the video for YouTube. So for me, that works best. I think that's the way everyone should do it. Easy, you don't forget, all that kind of stuff. Especially when you start to get busier, as you start to list more items, and maybe you start another business, or you have a part-time job or a full-time job, or whatever the case is. And I'm a bulk order on this day. I'm going to go to the thrift on this day. Those kinds of things, just schedule, easy peasy. It's so nice. So anyway, enough on that. There you go. That was my crazy story for the old customer. It was a doozy, but those things happen. Just got to handle it and move on. That's the other thing I like to do is, if I have a problem or something that I need to deal with, I just deal with it right away instead of putting it off all day. Um, just get it done, out of the way. I like to do the hard stuff first that I don't like to do, and then move on to the tasks that aren't as draining, I guess. So anyway, all right, well, that's going to do it for today. I appreciate everyone stopping by, and we will see you in the next one. Take care.